Greetings and welcome back once again to Valmy. I almost forgot what we were doing. But yes, welcome back to Valmy. So, our attack has begun. We've started pushing into the French line. Let's see if we can keep it up. So, let's see how he responded to the outbreak of my attack. Oh boy. My guess is that is gonna hurt. Oof. 32 men just blown away. Oof. There's those reinforcing French. There goes that cavalry. Oof. Alright, the situation here is a little questionable. Where do you think you're going? His dragoons are coming round to try and obviously have a go at my guns and baggage. But unfortunately for him, I think, he can't see my hussars for the most part. Which means I will just look to chop up these dragoons nice and easily. Still, losses-wise, as bad as it is, they're light guns, so those are probably 4-pounders or so. Kunitz Regiment. Oof. Alright, reinforcements have arrived. The Norman Dragoons are isolated. 2 units undisordered. 2 units one unit rallies out of 1 check. 3 units recover fatigue out of 4 checked. 1 unit routed, being the 3rd Battalion of the Budberg Regiment, which then routed back here. Which makes sense, they got shot in the face by cannons. So, before we do anything, let's do the guns. IR-10, you open fire on them for me. IR-9, you will open fire on them. The Ostendorf. In this case, I think the guns are going to move forward. Ow, I lose a gun. And now I commit forward the various Fusiliers. Plink at them for me. Alright, Feldjäger, Kleist, and then these boys. Now, over here, what have we got? Let's continue with the guns, actually. IR-39, which is this boy. Blast them, please. For a good 16. You will open fire on them for another 5. And then you will shoot at them for another 7. Which is a decent haul, all things considered. We are going to try out, lose 5 men there. A few men there. Alright, you go there. You go there. Those guns are being a little pesky, unfortunately. But it will be worth it, I think. Because in this case, this particular squadron of the Schomburg Dragoons will be in a somewhat bad position. So, let's take advantage of it. 2nd Battalion of the Hohenlohes will advance. Form line at the base of the hill. And the Hohenlohes will also continue pushing forward. Ow. Shoot them. if those skirmishers weren't behind me, I think I would be fine. But because they are, it's going to force me to do some things a little more radical. So IR-39, the Könitz Regiment will advance. Point blank shoot them in the face. The Wittgengoth. Oof, they got disordered. That's unfortunate. A very unfortunate case there. Which needs immediate fixing by clear obvious means, which I'm thinking means if I send this battalion, the problem is I can't really do that without marching in front of the guns, which is not necessarily the best idea. So we'll march to there, form lines. The 2nd Battalion will blast them. You can be seen, unfortunately. Hohenlohe, you need to move forward to actually get actual effective command of everybody. Now, let's bring General Eben onto the field with his hussars. Pull the Brunswickers behind the guns and have the guns point blank range shoot those guns and fail naturally. Ow, and lose a gun for my trouble. It's rather unfortunate, to say the least. So the Norman Dragoons will pull back, take up position there, take up position there. Yeah, they're unfortunately pretty badly trapped. So they're probably going to get finished off. which is pretty unfortunate and bad for me. Unless I do something potentially radical. If I do something potentially radical, I might be able to save them, but that's the question, isn't it? So, let's try something. You know what? I'm feeling ballsy. Let's do it. They're all routed. You are facing this direction. And in this case, the Romberg infantry will advance towards these woods. So the second and the third, the first and third battalions will be the ones assaulting into the woods. We'll look to rally those boys. Now, this is the big part. What do I want to do here? I want to continue advancing, but it's not necessarily the terrain, but more the enemy's position is making it quite awkward. Well, let's do this. Getting picked at a bit. And then giving them a volley. Giving them a volley. I could send this battalion forward to assist, naturally. And I think I will. Hit them with volley. Naturally, I lose more. This battalion of the Brunswickers will advance into this wood, get disordered for its trouble. But it does two things, really. Keeps a battalion there, but also opens up the firing lane to hit this lot. And not really do a lot, but still. Now, I could commit this last chunk of the division forward under Budberg, which in this case would be fairly effective. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Advance. Form line, and then advance again. And basically commit them forward. Now, this bunch is going to start setting up ready to drive that direction. Crown Prince Frederick Wilhelm. Wolframsdorf with Louis of Baden. And then, of course, Ludwig of Württemberg. And his cavalry will head this way. Now, can you really charge anything without suffering for it? Probably not. The real big issue here is they've gone low ammo, and I can't really do much about it for the moment. I suppose I can move that there. It might get shot, but it will at least assist a bit. Anything else that says... Well, I could throw the Brunswickers forward. I don't think I really want to. For one, because of the getting blasted by cannons. At least at this range, I'm not quite getting canistered. Well, I am, but it's at least not very effective. In the grand scheme. Now, these dragoons... Anything else that speaks to me? I mean, I could commit my heavy cavalry forward. I don't want to. That's the big issue. And what am I talking? And more importantly, I could actually commit my cavalry to try and help over here on this flank. And we'll look to do that to those lot. We'll bring them there as well. They can go there. This lot do you mean move? Yeah, that's... Well, if nothing else, they are certainly not going to be in a comfy spot. I want to advance them, but I don't think I can get away with it. Not without undue risk. We'll form line and advance. Losing a good 17 men in the process, but first of the 18th Avignon Line Regiment, the Dauphine Line Regiment, 3rd and 4th Grenadier Battalions, 9th Grenadier Battalions, 9th Grenadier Battalion. And I think that's that. So, it's 12:30. Some more forces have arrived, but the battle as a whole is not going brilliantly, but it's not going awfully either. So let us push on to the melee and do some melees. Yeah, figured as much. Figured that would happen. You will attack into that orchard hex. Lose a hell of a lot of men doing it, but you're driving them out. And then over here we'll have the Romberg. Drive into the woods and look to drive them back. 25 men there. Ugh, even more actually. It's certainly not cheap trying to bash these skirmishers out of the way, unfortunately. This battalion You are not seen by anyone. You are actually going to go there. Get picked out a little bit, but then shove them out of the way. And get in front of the Delphines. So again, I'm paying a bloody price for it, but I am advancing. So what am I at now? 2200 to... What? Yeah, 2200 to his... What? 1050? So I've got over 1,000 extra losses in this case. Oh, right, you hit them, didn't you? Still, I think, for now, it's a no prediction. It's a risky one. It's not worth the risk. So again, for now, we'll just wait and see. I could hit these skirmishers, but then I'm going to end up in a weird sort of position. Which is not what I desire in the slightest. So for now, I think that is that. These two squadrons are probably going to be captured in a second, which is not particularly brilliant, but there's not much I can do about it. They're too busy running, and while they could charge me, it all depends, really. So for now, I think that is that. I could melee assault these lot, but it's not going to do much. It's not worth it. Beyond a crap ton of losses and disorder for myself, it's not worth it. So, let us push onwards then. So, I thank you all for watching once again. I hope you have enjoyed. But But if you've liked, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. But until next time, bye-bye for now.